Probably that you're there to support them.
We are sort of ill-equipped to respond.
If you know them well, it's asking them about their circumstances.
I'd definitely avoid immediately trying to relate it to a situation that I've been in.
Mental health. After years of campaigning, it's finally a topic that we as a society are beginning to take seriously. Through the myriad of charities and awareness strategies, the stigma surrounding it is gradually being broken down. But as individuals, what can we do? Statistically, 1 in 4 students will experience a mental illness-related problem. So what is it like going through university with one? We sat down with third-year arts student Mitchell Thomas about his own experiences.
I was diagnosed in 2012 with depression and moderate social anxiety. I kind of pick my audience, and the people I did tell, I knew that they would give me the right advice. I told my immediate family. I told maybe 1 or 2 friends. Told them that, I was going through some serious stuff. I had a diagnosis. I always use that, the D word, diagnosis, purely because I think the tendency for a lot of people is to say, I was a bit anxious the other day, I was a bit depressed the other day. I know what you feel. Well, I'm not trying to be devil's advocate or be antagonistic, but do you really? This is something that it's a medical diagnosis. It's a real condition. There's this idea that men shouldn't have feelings, or that men should have feelings but need to suppress them, shouldn't let them get in the way, which is a stupid thing, because being human is having emotion. You're a fool if you think otherwise. And I think that was a big part of what prevented me from sharing my own condition and my own experiences as well, was the whole sort of toxic masculinity.
CAPS is the first place on campus where students with mental health related issues are encouraged to go. CAPS counsellor Patrick Sheehan deals with a variety of different situations on a daily basis.
Mental health practitioners are pretty much in agreement about how to respond to this. Essentially, we probably want to think about 3 things. First of all, that the first response, so to speak, is one of listening, rather than acting straight away or giving advice. So perhaps it's taking that stance of going, I'm really glad you've told me that. How is it that I can help? Or what's been going on for you? Once we can give people that gift of feeling understood, we've got a couple of options. One would be that we can think about, is there something that they can just do right now or in the next week that will be useful for them, rather than kind of getting stuck in unhelpful thinking. And so that second response may be something like, is there something we can do together that will be helpful for you? The third thing would just be to kind of know of options for how to access professionals. So if they're a university student, they can come to a counselling service like ours. CAPS is what's called kind of like a primary care service. So our job in that jargon phrase is basically just to be the first point of call for some people, and at that point then we might be able to link people into services that might be able to meet longer term needs.
If you have got good friends like that, then totally talk about them with them. They're your friend, for goodness sake. They wanted to help you with this. If you can't, then, well, all hope isn't lost, because you can always rock up to your GP or your Headspace or all these sorts of things and get the help that you require. I think that's, at the end of the day, the one thing you need.